All right, you guys, just pulled up to Walmart, and I'm going in here. I'm gonna try to make a calling system for around 10 bucks, and it's gonna be just as good as the top brands that you guys are paying for. I got it all visualized in my head. There's 3 things that I need. I need something that floats, paracord, and then clips. And I'll show you what I mean. But I got a calling system from last year, but it was kind of a pain in the butt, honestly, which I'll show you later. But I have a feeling this calling system is gonna be legit. All right, found the first thing. Foam balls, $3.97. They're a little more than I thought they'd be, but $3.97, I still think we can keep it under 10 bucks. Here we go. Paracord. Here's the price, $1.97. All right, so that's 4, 5, 6 bucks. I got one more thing to find. And I think Walmart has it. Let's see. There they are. ID badges. Got everything we need, man. ID badges were $2. So this project is gonna cost about $8.50, maybe $9. And I'm telling you, it's gonna be just as good as the ones you guys are spending 40 bucks on. And it's only gonna take 20 minutes to make. All right, guys, it cost me $8.26 for everything you need to make a good calling system. I'm gonna go home and see how long it takes me to make. All right, you guys, I'm home. We're gonna see how long this takes me to make. I bet you it's 20 minutes. So the calling system that I used last year were these. All right, I took some paracord, braided it, added a little, whatever, clip to it. Or not a clip, but what the hell are these things called? Anyways, this is what I used last year. The problem with these, I mean, I could keep using them, but the only problem is these don't float. So they'll be at the bottom of the live well, and all the fish mixed up, man. It's hard to get in there, grab the right one. I mean, it's just, I can make it easier and quicker, so I'm going to. And it's cheap. It's gonna cost you 10 bucks or less, so. Foam balls, I would like these to have been multicolored, but I couldn't find them, so I'm just gonna add color to each one with a Sharpie marker. I got a bunch of Sharpies laying around the house, so foam ball, paracord, and the best part, ID clips. They're metal, all right? All I could find was plastic for a long time, but I finally found ID clips, and I'll show you how I'm gonna use them. They're gonna be legit. I figured, man, if I could just clip it onto their lip instead of put a hole in their lip, why not? Because I've caught many fish that had a call hole in their bottom lip ripped the whole way across. I don't know how that happened, but it might not affect the fish at all, but I mean, if you don't have to put a hole in the fish's lip, why not just prevent it? So, here we go. First thing we're gonna do, a big thing. You can get 2 different types of foam balls. These ones are hard. They don't peel. One type of foam, you take your thumb to it and it'll peel away. These ones don't. They're hard ones. Get these ones. Don't get the ones that peel. So what I'm gonna do is take each foam ball, put them in a vise, drill a hole. Obviously a big enough drill bit to where the paracord can fit through. And that's step 1. All right, step two. Step two is to take one of these ID badges, well, 5 of them. This is how they come, okay? Just like your work ID. So you're just gonna take the plastic piece, rip it off, okay? And then, oh, that one actually came off. But normally when you rip one off, that little tab or little screw nail thing is still in there. So, I mean, I'm taking those off. I guess you don't have to if you don't want to, but I'm gonna take them off. So, I just put this thing on the vise, make the vise just big enough for the piece to sit in, if you can see that. That makes sense. All right. Then take a little screwdriver, Phillips head, my hammer, and literally just punch it through. Go. She gone. Cool. So now you don't have to mess with that little tab. All right, I gotta do that 5 times. Okay, now I have 5 ID badges ready to go. These are gonna be the clips. Clip it right onto the fish's mouth. Save the fish's lip. All right, guys, all the hard work's pretty much done. All the holes are drilled in the foam balls. All the ID badges are taken off. And these are gonna work as the clips. Just right on the fish's lip. Easy, simple, cheap. $2. All right, so all you're gonna do is take a foam ball, paracord, obviously, run it through, tie a knot. I mean, you can do it as close or as far as you want. Okay. And if the hole's a little too big, you can tie 2. But what I'm gonna do, all right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some Gorilla Glue and fill in this hole a little bit, because the outside is hard, but the inside is that kind of foam that breaks away. So I'm gonna just pour a little Gorilla Glue in there and pull the knot to the hole. So there's one side. Now, you want this cord the length of your live well box at least, okay? Because you don't want it to be this short and hooked onto the fish's lip and the fish at the very bottom and this ball is not floating on top. So at least the length of the live well. And I didn't mean the length of the live well, I meant the depth of the live well. So mine's 11 inches to the drainage hole of my live well. So this has got to be at least 11 inches. Cut it. All right, once you cut the end of the paracord, you got to burn it, man, because this just starts to slide. It's a pain in the butt. So, lighter, burn that sucker. Hardens up. Okay, before it dries super hard, man, make that tip as thin as possible. Because now we got to take one of the ID badges and just feed the rope inside of it. One made. Flotation up top. Clip at the bottom. Just take this sucker, clip it on the fish's mouth. Boom. Another little tweak that's gonna save you from problems before you make these is have the rope going from the inside of the Culling clip to the out. So your knot's on the outside. Because if your knot's on the inside, it's hard to obviously grab this and open it up because that knot's in the way. just something simple that I messed up my first one on, and it'll save you some time. So knot on the outside, clip opens up easily. First one done. All right, let's go to work. All right, there's the 5R. Now I'm gonna add a little Gorilla Glue in each of the holes, man, and it should be a night. We're at about 19 minutes right now. All right, you guys, it's all done. First impression of the new Culling system. Obviously cheap. My other one was cheap as well. These look cooler, honestly, than this. It's pretty ugly, but I'm planning on clipping all these up under one of my storage doors, so you won't even see them. And this is more practical, man. Clip that sucker right on a fish's lip, no hole, and then this sucker will be floating around in the live well. Way easier to pick up, grab, put another fish on.